The next few days here in the market, we're going to be watching Nvidia because we do have earnings coming up after market on February 26th. Basically, the whole market is going to be end up stemming upon what Nvidia does running into earnings and what happens obviously after earnings. Now we have a lot of IV in here and more even kicked in on this about $5 and 72 cent move, this drop that we had here on Friday session, but really the low to high in here, about a $7. So your high was 141.46, low coming in at 134.03. So where does that put us currently? Well, we're below this 9-day EMA in here. 9-day EMA currently at 135.55. That's going to be our immediate resistance. We'll see if we can gap up above that. We open up, gap up above that. That's going to become our support. And then this upper trend line here, right around that 139 area, 138 is going to be our first resistance. But all in all, we have to figure out where we're going to gap up on Monday's session. Below this 9-day EMA, support's going to be down here at 131, kind of in between this 135 and 131 area, not a whole lot to kind of save us. So we really have to kind of go back down here and then bounce before we take another run. But again, we'll have to wait and see because we also thought, hey, Friday session make or break for Nvidia and AMD is going to go along with it. We stayed up here above, thought we were going to confirm those 140s. Obviously, we didn't. The whole market said nope, but we did confirm this trend line here. That's the one good thing that we have in here is that we did confirm this trend line that, hey, this is a resistance rather than breaking out and then trying to figure out where is going to be the next resistance until we get to the 150s. So again, we're going to have to wait and see what this 9-day EMA holds, how much weight it's going to have, depending on where we gap up or if it's going to be a resistance for us going forward. So 200 SMA is going to slowly start creeping up here, especially if we the next 2 days we kind of confirm this trend line here. This 200 SMA is going to come up and it's going to be meet or right around here in the 130 to 131 area. But obviously earnings could drop us all the way down here or it could pop us all the way up to 150. You got around a $12 expected move in here by this Friday session. So really everything's on the table. The 150s, the 120s, anything can happen in between here. So we'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. IV ranking here is 51, as we mentioned before. Everything's stemming on earnings. You have a $12 expected move by this Friday. Your March monthlies right around a $15 expected move. If you go out to April, right around a $20 expected move in here. So again, just to reiterate, the 9-day EMA at the 135, you got the 131 level here. You have this upper trend line right around that 139 area. And then above that, we're going to be looking at the 140s, 143s, and then hopefully we can go up to the 150s off of a good earnings. But again, we'll have to wait and see what happens this week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.